Well, if you woke up at home today with a sense that something big is on the horizon, that's because it is. Today is exactly 3 weeks until Election Day. That is only 500 campaign hours. Yeah, and yesterday...
Who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting? We are. Those text message alerts and all those solicitations, they will end soon. And both candidates were out on the trail yesterday in the most coveted battleground state of all, the state of Pennsylvania. Vice President Harris blasted former President Trump's suggestion that he might use military force against his perceived political enemies, while Trump, again, launched personal attacks against Harris. Caitlin Huey Burns is in Philadelphia. She's going to be camped there for the next 3 weeks, I think. Caitlin, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Yeah, I've essentially taken a presidency here in Pennsylvania because this is the prize this election cycle. Pennsylvania offers the most electoral votes out of any of the battleground states, and our polling shows it's a total toss-up. And that's why both candidates are deploying very different strategies to target very different voters.
In Pennsylvania, a presidential campaign split screen.
It's good to be back in Pennsylvania.
We win Pennsylvania. We win this great Commonwealth. We are going to win the whole ballgame.
Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris campaigned in the same state at the same time, with starkly different views of the country and sharp attacks on one another.
She is not a smart woman, that's true.
Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged.
At a rally in Erie, Harris seized on Trump's latest comments where he suggested using the military to go after, quote, the enemy from within on Election Day.
He's talking about that he considers anyone who doesn't support him or who will not bend to his will an enemy of our country.
Earlier in the day, Harris released an economic plan tailored to black men, a key constituency that the campaign is worried might not show up in the numbers that they did for President Biden in 2020. And Trump has been actively courting them, too.
We're a nation in decline, and we're not going to be in decline for long.
Trump held a town hall outside Philadelphia, aiming to win back support from suburban women. But he cut the event short when 2 people needed medical attention.
That looks a little bit bad.
And instead, he asked his campaign to play several of his favorite songs while he remained on stage looking out into the crowd.
And that impromptu playlist portion of the program lasted nearly 40 minutes, ranging from Pavarotti to Guns N' Roses. And the crowd did stay the whole time. Now, Trump is heading to Georgia today, where early voting begins. And Kamala Harris is campaigning in Michigan, continuing her battleground state tour of those blue wall states this week. Gayle?
All right, Caitlin, thank you. Everybody likes good music, so you stick around. Thanks a lot.